I see? Oh yeah, I can see. We're live now.
Ta-da.
All right, we are trying a new thing. We're using our computer today and our camera on the computer. So hopefully you guys can see us okay, you can hear us okay. And we are going to be working on a Christmas design. Probably one of my top 3 Christmas designs that I've been waiting for. This one is going to be the Reindeer Sleigh Rides, and it's kind of it's a larger transfer. I don't remember the size of it. The board we're using today is not one of the Chalk Couture surfaces. So we're doing that for a couple reasons. Chalk Couture has a ton of surfaces you can grab from our shop, from our catalog. There are chalkboard surfaces that you can see behind us that are reusable. There are wooden box frames. There's pillows, banners, all different kinds of surfaces. But I wanted to show the versatility of the products, that you don't have to have a Chalk Couture surface to use the silkscreen transfers and to use the paste and the ink. So this box frame that we're using is actually from a local company here in Missouri. It is a family-owned business, Bridges Homestead, and if you want me to link them below, I can link them in our comments. You can check out all of their amazing woodwork. She also does custom signs, and she's made some t-shirts for us. So check out the Bridges Homestead. That's the box frame we're going to use today. And we're kind of going to do just a simple design. We're just going to use one color, our black Chalkology paste. Nice, simple design on our painted white frame. All right, so I'm going to have a seat here, and we're going to get the box frame out of the way because it's one of our larger surfaces here. And then we've got 2 fuzzing cloths. As you guys are coming in, say hi so we know that you're watching live, or if you're catching the replay, still comment because we will go back and still answer any questions and say hi to you guys for watching the replay. This is a brand new transfer. We haven't used it before, so with the brand new transfers, they come with all of the instructions, not only how to use the transfers, but your care instructions as well. So they all come with that. I'm going to open it up. We've got 2 Chalk Couture fuzzing cloths because it is a larger transfer. If you don't have a fuzzing cloth, you can use a microfiber towel. You can use your t-shirt. You may have seen us do that in a couple videos. All right. Get this off to the side. Oh, I'm going to share it real quick on my page and make sure it's shared in our VIP group. If you are not in our VIP group, make sure you click the link to join that, because that's where we can offer all exclusives and specials in our VIP group. Let me get this over here. All right, I think that worked.
Okay.
And let me make sure that I am live in our VIP group too. I think it transferred over there. I'm going to explain what you're doing over there while I'm...
Yeah, sure. For fuzzing this one, and I've had this happen with a couple of the larger stencils, they're kind of awkward as they get bigger. So you don't want this to stick to itself, I've learned. Really hard to pull apart if it's stuck to itself. So I had seen this on a different video, and this works. It kind of makes it a little easier to manage for such a large one. But I think if we do it like this, you can only peel one edge up so it doesn't stick to itself. And you can lay that down on the fuzzing cloth. And then basically you peel the back away like that. And it just kind of helps you control it a little better rather than, you know, kind of freehand and peeling it off, which you can get away with the smaller transfers. But with the big ones like this, I found as soon as you pull it apart and separate it, it'll close on itself, and you know the backing gets stuck together, and it just makes it a little harder to work with.
All right, so for our brand new transfers, and depending on the type of surface you're going to use, if you are going to make a t-shirt, a pillow, a tea towel, anything like that, you wouldn't want to fuzz the transfer because you just want to keep it sticky and get a nice good stick to your cloth surface that you're going to use. But because we're using a wooden frame, there's a couple of tricks that you want to do. Fuzzing your transfer, that's kind of a Chalk Couture term that they came up with, but we're placing a little bit of fuzz from our fuzzing cloth onto the back of the transfer to make it not so sticky, and you can see that it's still super sticky, but it just fuzzes it up a little bit to not make it as sticky, so that when we're finished with putting our Chalkology paste on and then taking it, doing our peel and reveal, taking it off of our surface, it's not going to stretch or damage the transfer and get stuck on there. All right,
With that,
I'm going to take this. See, you can see it's still super sticky.
Very sticky.
All right. Normally, I'm not super, I don't know, accurate. I just kind of put the transfer on, but this one we did take time to measure it out a little bit ahead of time, so I think I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
To
You
get
want to
on
hold the
there.
bottom corners,
Yeah, sure.
and then I think bring that up. That's got to be pretty close. You want to pull it down a little more. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so now we have it placed kind of where we want it. Double checking, making sure it's centered, because this is going to be a semi-permanent design where on the chalkboard surfaces behind us, you can just take water and wipe it off if you make a mistake or if you want to change out your designs for the season or for the month. That's what we like to do.
It's a little off.
Which way do we need to go?
That way. No. That way, just a hair.
Okay. Like that.
Yep.
All right. Now it's off again?
Yeah, I just, it's 11.5 by 10. Yeah, I still don't like it. I think it's a little crooked. So, your way. Your way. Let me see.
Better?
Just under the 10. I like that. It's sliding.
Yeah.
Real nice.
And the transfers are reusable also. So we'll probably get anywhere, depending on how you care for it and the surfaces that you use it on, we'll probably get anywhere from 8, 10, 12, 15 uses out of this one transfer. When we're finished here, we'll take it off camera, but we're going to take it just over to the kitchen sink, and we're going to use the board eraser. You can find these in our shop. It's like just a big white sponge. We're going to take this with room temperature water and wash off the Chalkology paste, let it air dry, and then you put it right back on your transfer and save it again for another project.
There you go.
All right, so now that once you have your transfer where you'd like it, what we're going to do is just smooth it out, get any air bubbles out of it. So we're not so worried about the green part. There can be a little bit of bubbles there, but the silk screen part that you can see through, we want to make sure that's nice and flat and there aren't any air bubbles. This design, because it is one of the larger ones, it'd be perfect for our handled squeegee. And that is coming in our package on Friday. So I don't have it yet, but I'm excited for it. So we're going to use the large squeegee. The squeegees come in different sizes. We've got large, small, mini, but we're going to use the large one for today. And like I said, we're just going to use one color, just the black. And with the Chalkology paste, especially with larger designs, you want to either move rather quickly so that the chalk paste doesn't dry underneath, and that way if it does dry and you peel it up, it'll peel off the chalk paste underneath. Or you can do, you know, work on portions of your design and then peel it up as you go. We're going to see how this one goes and see how long it takes, but we might just do the whole thing and then peel it up. And I'm just going to add some paste all the way around. Once you get the paste, the Chalkology paste on, and you can add more paste on, because when you're done, before you peel it up and reveal your design underneath, we're going to squeegee off the extra, and that can just go right back in the jar. So I'm not worried about wasting any paste here. All right. And as you squeegee off and spread the paste around, you can see through the transfer, you can see what your coverage is like. So you can see where you need more. And just take and put it right under, back in my jar. All right.
Reclaiming a lot.
Yep. And then I'm just going to go back and make sure I double check my coverage. What do you think? Do you see any spots that I missed?
I don't believe so. And a lot of times I've noticed with these like larger ones that are good for like pillows or whatever, some of them are designed, I think they work best when you only do one color. Like if you just do the black chalk. These larger ones, it's amazing. I don't know how they do it, but with the vinyl transfer where the chalk goes through, there's so much detail, and it really gives depth. For only being one color, it just turns out pretty incredible.
You can see as we start doing the peel and reveal here.
That's awesome.
Awesome. All right.
Very cool.
Yeah. We're going to take after pictures so you can see the detail, because I don't know that you're going to be able to see it on the camera here. But look how gorgeous that is. Hey, Lauren. Now I can see you now that I'm close enough. Look how gorgeous this is. And this didn't take, I don't know, just a couple minutes. I love it. Now we can leave it just like this, or you can use a spray sealer on it if you'd like. With the Chalkology paste, and I'll grab one behind us. This one. This is a design we did, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. So the paste has dried. This paste is still wet. Give it a few minutes and it'll air dry. But this paste is already dried, so I can rub on it. It's not going to scratch off, or it's not like a chalkboard where it'll wipe off with your finger. When Christmas is over and when we're done, this is one of our reusable surfaces. So I'm going to take water and the board eraser, and we're going to clean it off and have a new surface so that we can change out the designs behind us. So this is semi-permanent. It'll stay. You don't have to seal it. You don't have to do anything.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
let us know if you guys are watching, if you're familiar with Chalk Couture, if this is your first time watching. We have a workshop coming up, actually. We're gonna open up our house and do a holiday make and take workshop the first week of December, so stay tuned for the date and time and details of all that. But we're available to do, make and takes at our house, or we can grab all the supplies and come hang out with you guys. And it's a fun night, kind of like the paint and sip parties. It's kind of a fun night to get together and pick the different transfer designs and colors, and there's so much versatility with the products. If you are interested in becoming designers like Eric and I are, and signing up and getting a designer kit, getting discounts on the products, that gives you the flexibility to not only build a business and sell the products, but we got started because we had just moved into a house and we wanted to decorate the house.
An endless supply of decor.
That's right. So there isn't a requirement for like a sales or recruiting requirement. There is a quarterly requirement to keep your discounted account active, if that makes sense, so I can get you more information on that. I think that's it for today. That was a super quick oh, do you want to grab that tray? Okay. So we have a package coming on Friday with a whole bunch of new goodies. And so one of the designs, we got this tray, we just got this one at Walmart, but we have a centerpiece for Thanksgiving that we have on the kitchen table, but we don't have a centerpiece for Christmas. So we're going to turn this into a centerpiece for Christmas. One of the transfer designs that's coming on Friday is going to fit nicely right in here. So we'll go live, depends what time the mail comes on Friday, if I have time to go live before work, or if we're going to have to do it this weekend. But stay tuned for more Christmas goodies coming up. And I think that's it.
Yeah. That's all I can think of.
Okay.
Very good.
Let us know what you think of this one. I want to also make a pillow with this design, so we might go live. That might be another one this weekend that we do, go live making a pillow to not only show you how the transfer is reusable, but also we haven't done a pillow live yet.
Nope.
So we'll show you that one too.
Cool.
All righty.
Stay tuned.
Yep. Let's see if I got to get up and reach way over here to stop the video.